Watch me as I take off. I'll be working until I have all of my days off. Then I'm surfing in California when I'm paid off. I'll be blurring my vision, sipping on that bass sauce. La da da, watch out, I'm coming, yeah. I know, I'm a hustler, I go. Got me running, got me gunning for thrones. I won't go back, no pass, flow past so fast, I'm gone. Grow fast, big splash, all cash, like watch me as I take off. I'll be working until I have all of my days off. Then I'm surfing in California when I'm paid off. I'll be blurring my vision, sipping on that bass sauce. La da da, I'll be eating Kobe steak hot. La da da, got that fish sushi grade raw. La la la, I'm on vacation, I'ma stay off. La la la, now I'm taking all my days off. La da da, yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Fat Money Racing Association Grand Stock Series. I'm Lee Dark, and I'm here, as always, with my co-host, Josh Aldridge. Josh, we're watching your brother because he was the fastest during practice.
Fastest in practice. He laid down a blazing fast lap in practice, and he's still riding high from the win in the Dash Series and hoping that they can transfer over to today.
We'll see what happens here. The big thing has been there's going to be 100 laps here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway here in the Grand Stock Series in these new cars. They're loving these new cars, Josh. I mean, all of the adjustments teams can make. It isn't just a what do I say? It isn't a bunch of rules that restrict these drivers from trying things.
No,
Go ahead.
I was just repeating what you said pretty much. It's not a bunch of rules that we got to follow. We got a lot of leeway.
There's a wide variety of things that teams and drivers are allowed to change on these cars, and really, from what I hear anyway, they have to ask manufacturers before they really have to consult with the FMRA on what the manufacturer will allow, and that's something I think that has made this Grand Stock Series better, Josh.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it puts the hands back into not necessarily the big boss man. It puts it back into the fans and the ones putting up all the money.
Aaron Aldridge here still coming around. We're going to see if he's going to be Brett Rainier. Hits a 58. Aaron Aldridge going to be a 58, but not close. Bruno right now holding it. Can Bruno hold it when everybody gets through the field? Bruno going to be in that 57 Dunkin' Donuts Ferrari. And so far sitting on the pole, and we'll see if he can hold it with lap 2. Josh, the Ferraris have been a big thing here at the Grand Stock Series. Only one team has that manufacturer, and although they struggled towards the beginning, it seems like they do have fast cars towards the end of the race, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, they start off slow, but, that just shows that the race is won at the end, not at the beginning, and toward the end of the race, they figure something out and make their way through the pack into the front.
That's exactly right, and I think one of the things to note here is we're starting this race fast. Is Ferrari starting to put it together, Josh?
It would look like they are. I mean, and if they get together, it's bad news for the rest of the field and bad news for the drivers, but definitely something you want to keep an eye on.
All right, well, I think officially that is going to be the fastest lap. Bruno in the 57 is going to sit on the pole. Wait a minute. My apologies, guys.
Wow.
Ryan Chess is on the pole. We had the order messed up. It was showing us the slowest on the track, not the fastest. Our apologies up here in the booth. Ryan Chess is on the pole, and it seems like Ferrari's still having that issue of being slow at the beginning. We'll see what happens here. Congratulations to Ryan Chess and Aldridge Racing. Again, our apologies. I just seen that mishap there, and I think we got it sorted out here going into the race.
Ooh, I'm glad we figured that out before the drop of the green flag, because it would have been definitely a head scratcher.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening there. That was, again, our apologies up here in the booth. Let's go ahead and look at the order. I'll go ahead and run the cars, and then we'll get to chattering like we do. Sitting on the pole, we got the number 6 of Ryan Checks next to the 007 of Chris Chaos. In the back row, we got the number 5 of Aaron Aldridge next to the 17 of Sophie Ray Dog. You got the 66 of Ralph McGinnis next to the 65 of Taylor Berger. We got the 15 of Triple C next to the 002 of Brandon Cook. You got the 22 of G.A.M.E next to the 1 of Rory Thompson. You got the 56 of Mikey Henderson next to the 88 of Brett Rainier. You got the 6'11 of Corey Gamble next to the 3 of Tyler Ferguson. We got the 26 of Barry Sternparts Jr. next to the 60 of Summer Rain. You got the 00 of Billy Ray Dog next to the 93 of Chris Gamble. You got the 23 of Jack Bad there in 19th place next to the 18 of Austin Kiesler. You got the 59 of Christopher Rich next to the 98 of Brad Miller. You got the 99 of Chris Michaels next to the 387 of Trey Fanta. You got the 000 of Jackson Beauregard next to the 74 of Jarl. We got the 710 of Chronix High next to the 69 of Joseph Robinson. You got the 7 of Christian Gunn next to the 420 of Zane High. You got the 001 of Mike Storm next to the 8 of Brett Aldridge. We got the 57 of Bruno bringing up the rear of the field, which now you can see why the order was messed up and we thought he was in the lead. But Ryan Chess gets us in the pole. Ryan Chess having a decent year this year, Josh.
Oh, sorry about that. I was having audio trouble. Repeat that.
Ryan Chess having an incredible season so far this year, Josh.
Yes, he has. I mean, he's proven exactly why we signed him at Aldridge Racing, and we're definitely happy with the results that he is putting out on the track.
Ryan Chess, one of the best drivers in the field. We've seen him win the Daytona 500 for Aldridge Racing after what was already an incredible season ending, and then starting off the season with a bang with winning the Daytona 500. Aldridge Racing sitting on a high horse, but as you look at the field right here, weird camera angle, they got a lot of drivers up here. Chris Chaos, who's been proving himself. We've seen him really dominant last season in the Sportsman trucks, and now this season you see him really putting in the work with Snap-on in that 007, and you're seeing him up front a lot. And then if you want to look at this back row, the second row here, we got Aaron Aldridge, last season's champion, former champion, I guess that goes, next to the 17 of Sophie Ray Dog. Now, Sophie, we don't really see up front too often, but she has been working her way up here, or getting up here every now and then. Another thing I'd like to note, Josh, is if you look, let's start back to that front row, Ford, Toyota, Ford, Toyota. We don't see a Chevy until here in the fourth row, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, the top 10 is heavily dominated by Ford, and it might be, and Toyota apparently. It might be a heavily Ford-dominated day. We just have to see how it transpires.
I mean, most of Aldridge Racing already in the top 10. Indianapolis Motor Speedway must be something Aldridge Racing has homework on, because we're sitting Ryan Chess in the pole. You got Aaron Aldridge there in fourth, right next to him, or behind him, however they're categorized. You got Taylor Berger right in the 65 U.S. Army Ford, and then we look right outside the top 10 in 12th place. You got Mikey Henderson in that 56 Napa Ford, and having your teammates at this track it isn't all about drafting, but being able to work together down them straights may play an advantage here, Josh.
It will play an advantage, a huge advantage here with these long straightaways and then tight corners. With the way the track is configured, having a teammate will give you a big advantage.
And them advantages are something that Aldridge Racing can look forward to here in about 20 laps or so, or whenever they can get together. Ford Camp going to be pretty happy already before this race even gets going. The one of Rory Thompson has made his way to the front once again. Let's hope that this doesn't end in a disaster, Josh.
Absolutely. Let's hope for that. Let's hope it doesn't, for real.
Another thing I would like to note is this is the last race you'll see of the 26 of Barry Stern parts. Not because he's leaving, but because he's changing his number, Josh, to 74.
Oh, that's interesting. God, that just gives you chills every time those cars go by. The rumbling of the engines just gives you chills. What an awesome feeling.
It definitely is, and we gave a lot of skepticism to J.M.R. over the change to go to Gamble Motorsports, but right now, I mean, he's sitting up here in the front, and the car he would have been in is at the tail. How do you think that plays out inside the mind of JMR, Josh?
Oh, I don't know how. I don't know. I really don't have an answer for that.
Green flag.
Here we go. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Ryan Chess is going to get a running start, but the pack is going to catch up going into the corner here when everybody slows down. Aaron Aldridge gets down low in front of Taylor Berger. Oh!
We got a wreck. I saw dust and parts flying. Oh, no.
Into the first corner, and the 18 of Austin. Oh, wow. Oh, hang on. All right, we've seen the 18. Josh, I'm going to need your help here. It was the 99, the 93, and the 59. Let's go to the 59 to Christopher Rich to see if that's accurate here. Rich looks like he was just trying to get out of the mess there. Down low, it was the 7 of Christian Gunn, a man that ran for the championship last season. Oh, Brett Aldridge is in that accident too. Caught. Who's that? Is that Brandon Cook? No, Mike Storm. In that accident as well. The 99 of Chris Michaels was in that accident. Oh, hang on. Is that Joseph Robinson?
That looks like Joseph Robinson indeed. Yes, it is.
Oh, we missed that. Joseph Robinson tried to save it and then pulls out. And he does. Not too much damage to that 69.
Okay.
If he can get it refired there. What a start to this race, Josh.
What is it that this got the nickname of?
I don't know, actually.
No, the series, the Abolition Derby.
Yeah. We're not allowed to say that anymore.
Oh, my bad.
You didn't get the memo?
No, I didn't.
On your tablet in notes.
That tablet crashed.
Oh.
Oh,
All right. Well, yeah, we got an email about it too. If you haven't been checking your emails, well, tablet crash. So that's probably.
well,
Probably
my
what.
apologies.
Yeah, they don't want us to call it that anymore. We really don't want it to be that
No,
here
we
at
don't.
the FMRA. But it just seems to be what happens here. A lot of guys getting lucky in this situation here. A lot of good cars taken out of the race early here, unless they can get it repaired. There he is, the 26 of Barry Sternparts Jr., who's going to be changing his numbers. I don't know. It's going to be odd not having a 26 on the field, Josh.
Yeah, it's gonna be odd, and it's gonna be. It's always, interesting and fun to see the change in numbers, sponsors, etc. And it's gonna be weird, but I'm looking forward to seeing it.
First season champion there, the test season, the inaugural season that started the FMRA, and going to be removing the number that won him the championship. Don't know how I feel about that, Josh, but like you said, it is cool to see how everything changes over time. Let's go back here, see some of the guys involved in this accident who are still out here. The 710 put on fresh Ford tires just because he locked it up during that to avoid hitting Joseph Robinson. Billy Ray Dog back here in that 00, and he's feeling pretty confident at the moment over the radio. He said several times how he's got the car to beat tonight. Some people might argue that, but we'll see what happens here going into that as they stack them too wide, Josh.
Going too wide, lining up, getting ready for a green, to drop the green flag. Billy is saying that he has a car to beat. Let's, put his money where his mouth is, and let's see if he can make it happen.
7 cars out of this race from that count. I don't know if any went to the garage already, but on the pit road, 7 cars, Josh.
Let's hope they can get repairs done to their cars and make it back onto the track and salvage something out of a bad start.
Ryan Chess has found something in this new generation car. He's been dominant in this new car, and it seems like he's starting to pass that around to the rest of Aldridge Racing, and we'll see what happens here, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, he's figured something out and that he likes, and it apparently works very well for him.
Aaron Aldridge right behind him. Sophie Raydog's going to take that outside. Snap-on Racing's up there as well. Another thing I'd like to note is the man doing this all on his own, the 66 of Ralph McGinnis.
Oh, excuse me. Oh.
Here we go to start it off again. Can we make it a lap? Ryan Chess gets way out. Oh, no!
Nope.
No!
That's a big one, too.
Do they keep going?
We stay green.
We stay green. The 387, the 56, the 00.
Oh, well, wait, they're coming to us.
Yellow is out. Let's see what happened. What started this, Josh? Oh! So just 2 people get into it, going for the same line. Let's check out Billy Ray Dog, who was a little bit ahead here. Boom, same thing. Just going for that same line. Gets into it with the car next to him. 56 of Mikey Henderson involved. That is a sad day for Mikey. Same thing. Everyone just going for that same line. And the 710 goes scraping across it as well. Did you see that, Josh?
Caught that, yeah.
He does have
It's good.
damage.
It's just drivers just running out of real estate, running out of space, and trying to make space when there's none given, and it rears up and bites them.
Now, caution-filled days. I mean, some people want to claim this isn't a super speedway. I could argue. But instead of arguing that this is a super speedway, instead, on these really big tracks is how I'm going to say it, Ryan Chess, especially caution-filled really big tracks, Ryan Chess seems to have the answer.
Yeah, I mean, he's found a setup that, like I've said, he's found a setup that he likes, and he likes it very well. It works very well for him.
Now, are we going to be able to get a lap into this?
Eventually, I would say so.
Oh, leaders! Aldridge racing to pit road.
Uh-oh. We got more takers to pit road toward the back there.
A lot of takers here to pit road. What do you think that's about, Josh?
I'm not sure. Surely not pit strategy. I mean, surely they're not needing to pit this soon into the race.
You know, we've ran a lot of caution laps already.
KFC cars slowing down, so is the M&Ms.
Brad Miller getting back a lap here.
That's what that is. My apologies.
Lucky dog. Sophie Ray Dog gonna take lead of this one. Sophie Ray Dog kind of has a story of her own here. Races for her dad, Billy Ray Dog. Did have McDonald's on the car last season, and a lot of people remember her All-Star, the All-Star car she drove. But McDonald's not happy with the performance of Ray Dog Racing, leaves for the 18 in Fat Money Racing. And, well, did they make the right choice, Josh?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes greener pastures is greener because of a septic tank, and sometimes it's greener because it's actually greener. Time would tell.
You know, Josh, may not be greener pastures per se at the moment, but Austin Kiesler, definitely a dominant driver. We've seen him do really well in the last cars. Just these new cars. I mean, it seems to have thrown a lot of people off their game. I don't know, but also, you know, we've seen a lot of not as hard driving that last season.
I would agree, yeah.
I mean, cars now a little bit more affordable, parts being able to made in-house for teams have really kind of upped the aggression level here, and we'll see what happens. The 22 of JMR there, all black accelerated auto car. A lot of black cars this season, but the number 3 Goodwrench, of course, that car needed to be black. Snap-on, they've been known to have a black car. really, this accelerated auto joining the fray here, and Ralph B. Guinness, I believe, joined it as well. Although he's got a little bit more orange on his car than most black cars in the field.
You know, talking about the Goodwrench and it being black, originally Goodwrench wanted that car to be blue. And, well, Tyler said, no, not happening. He petitioned and he even showed them a side-by-side of two cars, one in black and one blue. And as you can see, the black won over.
Well, their argument was they didn't want it looking like the famous Dale Sr. Intimidator 3. So Tyler's recommendation was I won't put the stripes on the bottom. I just all black. And although it does have the feel of the 3, it doesn't have the same font, but there is a little bit of the 3 there, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I would agree.
Green flag.
Here we go. First corner, can we keep it together?
Nope.
Oh!
But
I think we're staying green. Ralph B. Guinness and Brett Rainier got into each other there.
We stay green for the moment.
Sophie Ray Dog takes off. I don't know if anyone seen this coming.
We got another car bounced off the wall there, but nothing happened.
Looks like Corey Gamble possibly.
I believe he would, yeah.
Damage on the 611 there. Ooh, Triple C. Oh! Problems with the 15.
I think we're under caution here.
Caution? Are we under caution?
We are under caution.
We are, okay.
I could not tell you why. Well, Sophie Ray Dog has the lead for now. What a race we've seen so far, Josh.
This has been crazy.
Not really much one at all. In case you were In case you're wondering. We're 27 minutes into today's racing, and only 11 laps into our Indianapolis race. Michaels gets that 99 back out here. Let's see what he can do with that bad boy.
Did he hit the pace car?
He did tap. He did tap the back end of the pace car. I don't know what that was about, but Michaels gave the back end of that pace car a little bit of a tap.
All right.
Wow.
Everybody to pit road, except for the ones that hit pit road earlier.
Which means Ryan Chess gonna reclaim that lead. The 93 is 9 laps down, so not going to be a part of that. You see him slowing down the 98 of Brad Miller. Gets lucky dog one more time. Does that put him back on the lead lap? I think it does, Josh.
He's thrilled about that, I'm sure.
Really, it's going to come down to if these guys can just get it under control to get spread out and get to running laps.
Yeah, I mean, running side by side has proven to be a problem.
Be a problem indeed. We are down to 16 cars on the lead lap.
Mm-hmm.
Sophie Raydog had a fast pit stop there, back out. Only 3 cars back, but the 1 car does not matter for placement. Aldridge Racing sitting here at the front, the 5 and the 6.
Yeah, and you know, they're communicating back and forth, getting a race strategy put together. And going to see if they can make something out of this restart that's coming here shortly.
Aaron has said over the radio that he has no idea what's going to happen to this restart. Let's just make sure that me and you don't get into it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the last thing that they want, last thing Aldridge Racing wants. And I would agree.
Number 6, Valvoline, once again leading at what is one of the biggest tracks we race on this season. Is this going to be a repetitive thing? Are we going to see the 6 at the front at all these big tracks? I don't know. Are we going to keep seeing just wreck after wreck after wreck at these big tracks too, Josh?
I have to mirror what you just said. I don't know.
Everyone likes the new cars, the new setup, but if we can't get these cars under control, or is it just the fact that everyone can be too aggressive now with all the changes?
I believe it might be the new car and people being a little bit too aggressive, and some drivers being a little too cocky out there trying to take space when there ain't none to be taken.
Well, Sophie Raydog has the first car with the freshest tires there. I believe that's Austin Kiesler finally making his way back out here. I see the golden arches from here.
Good to see him back onto the track.
Now, we've talked about Ryan, we've talked about Sophie, we've talked about Aaron Aldridge. J.M.R. is still up here in the front as well. Snap-on Racing has 2 drivers in the hunt here, Brandon Cook and Chris Chaos. And then if you see that next row, we got Tyler Ferguson and we got Summer Rain on the hunt, Josh.
On the hunt indeed, and if they can keep themselves from being collected into a wreck, they can find themselves in prime position for a win.
A dive down pit road, avoiding the wall, and we go green one more time. And I think we may have figured it out. Oh, no.
No. We stay green, though.
69 gets into the wall, but nobody harmed.
No harm, no fire. We stay green.
Give these drivers some time and they'll figure it out. 3 wide towards the back there. The 21 of Jack Bad, the 57 of Bruno, and the 93 of Chris Campbell.
I'm not sure how that's going to work out.
Ooh, 21 and 57 got into it already.
They're making it work, though.
Making it work indeed. Let's go check out the leader. The man has been able to lead for more than a lap so far today. Ryan Chess having a great time. Sophie Raydog on the hunt. Aaron Aldridge, though, reeling her in. Oh!
He got parts fine again. Somebody hit something.
We stay
green. Ooh!
Uh-oh. Billy Raydog. Oh, he's just getting out of pit road. Nice. Okay. We're holding in there. We're driving. We're racing. Oh, the 56 coming out of pit road as well. On the hunt. Trying to pass Sophie going into the corner. And the 5 is past Sophie Raydog.
Blaze past Sophie.
Right now, Ryan Chess is stuck behind the 420. Look at Chess just showing how much faster that Valvoline Ford is. Staying low. Zane gets as high as he can there, falls in line. Gonna try to hold on to the back of the 6, but I just don't think he has the car to do it. Pontiac just not having it at these super speedways. Aaron Aldridge, though, reeling in. We got straight line racing towards the front, but back here we still got battling.
We got a madhouse for the back.
Finally getting some laps in here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The boys, I think, finally starting to realize, like, hey, if we want to make it to the end, we're going to have to calm down.
And they probably got a stern talking to from the crew chief, and I even heard some officials talking sternly to a few drivers saying, look, settle down a little bit.
We got a whole race to run here. We don't need you guys using up all the cars, and we have 5 cars running for the rest of this 100-lap race. Right now, Ryan Chess is the man to beat. He is in the front. He is doing his best to stay ahead. Sophie Raydog going to switch spots with Aaron Aldridge. Tyler Ferguson making his way up here to top 5. Brandon Cook as well. J.M.R. starting to catch up here in that 22 Dodge Accelerated Auto. Aaron Aldridge passing Sophie there. And gets a amazing run, but Sophie gonna try to get a run as well. Tyler Ferguson looking to pass Brandon Cook. Did not have enough to get him on the outside, Josh.
did not have enough, and he's going to regain his composure and try again. Possibly going to go slow next time around, see if we can get by him that way.
Man, they are doing their best here to keep us green flag racing, but we're still seeing a lot of pushing out there and seeing what they can get away with, Josh.
They are. I mean, they are still doing a lot of pushing, a lot of shoving, but it has settled down from the beginning of the race. The beginning of the race was a madhouse. Now they're doing everything they can and getting away with it.
Ryan Chess right now still your leader and with a good lead. I mean, he is just adding on to it as we speak. The dominance of this 6 team is just showing you guys exactly what happens when you put a lot of work into the big tracks, and that's what Ryan Chess does. I spent a lot of time at Aldridge Racing Facility because me and Josh do a lot of traveling together, and we got to stop there from time to time so Josh can go into his office and check stuff. And a lot of time I spent there over the last season, Ryan Chess always running the simulator at them super speedways, Josh.
Well, yeah, and you mentioned that he's running a simulator. He's putting the practice time in the simulator like that. Every time I go to my office, every time I go to our headquarters, he is there. I mean, Chess is always putting in the grunt work, and it's obviously paying off right now.
We've seen him do a, 48 hours, 24 hours? Live stream from Aldridge headquarters, which was streamed on YouTube. Hope you guys checked into that. And during that, he did a lot of sim racing. Just a great time is Ryan Chess.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a dull moment with him.
Now, let's talk about Zane High. Zane High is 4 laps down, but he's still up here. He's running the best he can. Josh, what are you thinking if you're Zane High right now?
Having something out of the weekend, you know, you've already had a bad start. But get lap times, get some practice in, and see if you can figure something out for next year.
Ooh.
Oh, we got parts flying.
Billy Ray Dog just not able to hold on.
That car's already handling ill, and he's making his way to pit road.
No!
No!
He said that the brakes wouldn't react there. He's going to try to get it this time by, Josh.
He's going, no, he's coming to a stop. He missed the road. Maybe he can make it back around.
All right, now let's get back to the action here. These guys all side by side towards the back. Jarl is pulling away. Brandon Cook is falling back to 8th place. You got Summer Rain in 6th. G.A.M.E has worked his way up to 5th. Tyler Ferguson in 4th. Sophie Raydog in 3rd. Aaron Aldridge right now trying to catch up to Ryan Chess, who has a 3.2 lead on his boss.
Don't look like there's going to be any catching him without any help right now.
Rich getting back out on the racetrack. Christopher Rich is 15 laps down. Let's go ahead and go over everyone who's still on the lead lap, Josh, because I feel like we haven't done that since all the wrecks. We'll start at the back, which is Joseph Robinson. Joseph Robinson on the lead lap there in 15th place. And then you got Brad Miller Who just lost 14th to Joseph Robinson there, so now he is in 15th. Joseph Robinson 14th. Barry Sternparts Jr. on the lead lap in 13th. Bruno on the lead lap in 12th. Then you got Rory Thompson on the lead lap here in 11th. Or sorry, in 10th. Jack Bad falling mighty fast there. We're going to go ahead and skip all that nonsense. Jarl is in 9th place. Brandon Cook in 8th. Chris Chaos 7th. Summer Rain in 6th. We got JMR in 5th. Tyler Ferguson in 4th. Sophie Raydog in 3rd. Aaron Aldridge 2nd. And Ryan Chest there in 1st still, as we are 25 laps into this 100-lap race, Josh.
Quarter of the way done, and still a lot of racing to go.
He's just out there for a Sunday cruise.
No, he's off by himself, just having a good old time, probably singing Kumbaya as he passing, going across the finish line right now. Next time around.
Ryan Chest came over the radio, told his crew chief to ask Aaron Aldridge where they're going to eat later.
We got a call from
Anything
him.
like that.
Oh. You just come to a stop?
Looks like Taylor trying to get his car back up to speed here. But we'll see what happens.
Listening to the audio. You know what? They had a malfunction in the gas can, and thought they filled the car up, but the fuel did not go into the tank, and he ran out of gas.
Well, we're going to bunch these bad mamma jammas back up here. Let's see if we got any takers to pit road, Josh.
I would say we will. It's been a while since we've had Chess and Aaron and others have been on pit road. I'm thinking they're going to hit pit road right now.
And look at that.
Everybody to pit road.
Corey Gamble can use the opportunity to get a lap back. So if Corey Gamble's lucky dog on top of staying out, will he get back on the lead lap, Josh?
I still think you see on the how many laps down is he?
2.
He'll get one of those laps. Still have to start at the tail lane of the longest line.
Do you take a gamble of your Corey Gamble?
I would.
What's the chances of there being another caution, Josh?
I'm willing to guarantee it. To pit road he goes.
Is this a smart decision?
I would say it is. I mean, you know, he's got his lap back. He should be able to come back and start tail end of the longest line. I think it is a good move.
They need to get moving. Oh, Ralph McGinnis has to go back to pit road. Penalty.
Gamble better hurry up. It's going to bite him if he doesn't. It's got him. He was no. That was a. I take back everything I said.
Well, that doesn't work out there.
But you know what? Looks like we got that everything gets sorted out. We have new leader.
Chris Chaos looks to be the one who made it off pit road in first place. Gamble just now getting back out there. He's going to stay a lap down. Gamble did indeed not take the gamble.
It did not work out for me at all. But you know, you never know unless you try.
At least now he's the only car one lap down. We'll see another caution, possibly another lucky dog. He's back on the lead lap. But right here, Josh, right here is what we're talking about. Things can be won and lost on pit road, okay? Look at the field right now towards the front.
Yeah, I mean, ooh, I'm anxious to see this restart. I'm anxious to see how it transpires.
Ready, green flag.
Chaos is going to get a mighty leap. Chesno's coming. Aaron Aldridge in the grass there.
He hit the wall. He's making his way to pit road. He just got up. No, he missed pit road. He's going to try to salvage it, but I believe he just got up in the marbles. And it sent his car straight to the wall.
Chest and Dirty Air is just dropping. Is he going to be able to pull this back together, Josh?
Dirty Air has, I'm not sure. He definitely does not have the same car he did before the caution.
Well, he had that buffer of Aaron Aldridge behind him. Sophie Raydog gets into Tyler Ferguson a little bit there. They spread out. Rory Thompson there in second, trying to keep up with Chris Chaos, but Chris Chaos is going. Aaron Aldridge out of pit road. Or no, sorry. Just making it to pit road, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, horrible situation to be in.
We're seeing so much carnage today. The 17 and the 3 here fighting. Right now, no one can touch Chris Chaos. 33 laps out of 100.
Seems like we all getting spaced out now. That's going to be great if you want to see a long green flag run.
Chris Chaos, Rory Thompson, Ryan Chess, top 3. Fourth place is being a battle right now with Tyler Ferguson, Sophie Raydog, and J.M.R. joining the mix. Tyler Ferguson trying to put that 3 of Goodwrench into victory lane for the first time. Can he get it done here at Indianapolis?
I believe he can.
Yeah, Josh, you normally make your pick at the beginning of the race. Forgot to ask you. You want to go ahead and make your pick now? I'll let you look at these up front.
Well, no, that'll be kind of beating the purpose now since we only 34 laps, 35.
Oh, go ahead and pick. Go ahead.
Kind of hard to look. It's kind of hard to go against Chris Chaos at the moment.
All right, Chris Chaos is the pick. Sophie Raydog way off pace. It's Tyler Ferguson going to pull away with that 4th spot battle with J.M.R. J.M.R., though, catching him. Is J.M.R. really going to pass Tyler Ferguson on the outside?
He's trying. I don't think he's got enough, though.
No, he doesn't. Dipping inside. The crossover. Can J.M.R. pull it off, getting into the corner? He's there.
Does he have it? He's got the preferred line. He does.
J.M.R. going to take 4th away from Tyler Ferguson. Tyler Ferguson going to fall back to 5th. And now let's see if J.M.R. can catch up to Chess. Rory Thompson is catching on Chris Chaos. Is Rory Thompson going to catch him, Josh?
Hard to say.
Well, I'm going to leave you on this for a second, Josh. I got to use the porta potty right outside. 1 second.
All right. Does seem like he is catching him ever so slightly. Coming up on that with the PFC car. He is catching it.
Chaos going to get around the 7 with ease. I'm back. Rory Thompson as well.
He's catching him.
You know, Rory Thompson, before that really bad accident in Daytona, he was at the front. You know, he qualified towards the front.
Caution, man. I'll meet you back
Oh,
here in a-
caution. See if we can figure out what it is. Not Ryan Chess. Was it Ryan Chess? No.
No.
Ralph Beginnis.
Good.
Ooh.
Ooh, hard hit. That's a broken axle for sure.
One of the hardest hits I think we've seen today.
Nah, I would have to agree. I mean, that was a vicious hit.
Well, we're 40 laps into this 100-lap race here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the FMRA Grand Stock Series. Chris Chaos is currently your leader. Rory Thompson there in second. Third place isn't that 7 car. It's one behind it, the 6 of Ryan Chess. And then if you look, the 22 of G.A.M.E in fourth, the Tyler Ferguson holding on to fifth. And this restart's going to give them all an opportunity unless we hit pit road, Josh.
It's been a moment. I'm not sure if they're going to be hitting pit road. Last time I said a few, and everybody did. Everybody is hitting pit road. All right.
Let's see who all is going to choose to do so and who doesn't. Looks like the 710 of Chronix High is going to stay out. Chronix High is 3 laps down. And gets lucky dog. If he doesn't go to pit road, this gives him 2 laps back. We'll put him 1 lap down, Josh.
something to feel better about yourself. But I mean, still, I mean, not how he wanted the day to go.
When IDK Racing first partnered with Pontiac in the Legends Stock Series, you seen great dominance out of that Pontiac team. Since coming into these new cars, you haven't seen that same dominance, but you have seen one, either him or his son, towards the front. So they're trying, Josh.
And that's, trying new things, and that's all you gotta say. They're trying, and yeah, you never know until you try.
Chronic's Side made it real fast around, and as people are still pulling out, let's see if he can get a real fast pit stop in here and stay one lap down, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do so. Maybe. He's out. Can he get going fast enough, Josh?
As long as you don't peak speed, he should be fine.
Chronic Side figuring things out. We're getting double stacked here to go back green flag racing. And I don't know about you, Josh, but Indianapolis hasn't been anything like I thought it'd be, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, it has been something, all right.
Hey, you do me a favor, cover up that no smoking sign? Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That it, I'd throw it in the trash.
As we get ready to go green flag racing here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Oh.
Chris Chaos and Rory Thompson are going to have it. Tyler Ferguson and G.A.M.E peeking at their heels. And then you got Ryan Chess and Barry Sternparts Jr. up here as well. And Bruno. Looky there, Bruno. And that might be Clark's Crafts and Beyond's biggest mover of the day, Josh.
All right.
Green flag.
Bruno started at the end of the field in this race. Somehow made it up here towards the front. Corey Gamble just off the pace. Not able to keep going here.
Caution, caution.
What motor? Oh, I think I found it. I think we found it.
Oh, Chris Gamble. Hold on. Chris Gamble gets into Corey Right rear hooks him straight into the wall, Josh.
Wow. I mean, he just had a horrible day today, and this is just the icing on a crap cake.
Both drivers for G.A.M.E Motorsports, man, tough break for G.A.M.E Motorsports today.
Horrible break. Yeah, indeed.
Ryan Chess back there, about the same where he started. Gonna be next to Bruno. Haven't seen a lot of fans even sit down.
No, I mean, they're still here.
We are packed here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and look at the takers to pit road.
Everybody to pit road.
Trey Fanta, who is 18 laps down, Triple C, who is 15 laps down, and Chronix High, who is 1 lap down. Can all stay out here, Josh.
Oh.
What's going on with the 15? A little bit of brotherly love there. Or? Oh, lucky dog. Now, if the 710 goes to pit road, he's going to end up still a lap down, Josh.
Still a lap down, and I'm pretty sure he's ready to, well, how about that? Ready to get out of here.
Going to still be a lap down by the end of it. He chooses to go to pit road. I mean, unless he gets out before the crew makes it around, but he's pulling out. Pulling out, but I believe he still remains a lap down on the counter for going to pit road. Getting cars out of the way. $14 cars on the lead lap. Brandon Cook is the last one on the lead lap there in 14th, but this thing's about to get wild. Brad Miller in 10th on the lead lap as well. We're starting to restack the field on the lead lap, Josh. lot of teams sending messages to Rory asking him to keep it straight on this restart. I don't know if that's poking fun or if they really mean it.
I'm sure they mean it.
This race started at noon because we don't got lights here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And we are trying to get this done before we run out of sunlight. We're 46 laps in, Josh.
Oh.
Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Tyler Ferguson getting a run. Going into that first turn. Can you... Oh!
Caution.
Oh! Jarl goes around in the 74. Let's watch this back, Josh. Gets into summer rain and just nothing left. He did a full 360, come to a dead stop. What are you thinking, Josh?
I'm thinking I'm going to cancel my dinner reservations.
Already canceled mine.
It looks like I might be hitting a drive-through of a Wendy's on the way home tonight.
Well, we're carpooling, so we'll figure something out.
We're hitting Wendy's. Get a Baconator.
I'll even go for a McDonald's or a Burger King, or to be honest, after this is over, I'll probably be hungry enough to eat about anything.
Well, supper's on me tonight.
All right, so we're sticking to the dollar menu.
No, I'm a little bit hungrier than that. Most of the time we'll be sticking to the dollar menu, but I'm feeling bougie tonight.
Oh man, I'm getting a Big Mac meal tonight. Or wherever we go, we'll see. I think we're getting ready to double stack them. No? A lot more cleanup than I thought.
May have found some oil out on the track that need to get up. I mean, yeah.
Right now, we're just waiting for the time for it to go green. Some green flag racing would be nice.
Yeah. Yes, it would. Here we go.
So many things have changed during this race. Most of the cars are back out on the track, which might not be a good thing.
I was thinking the same thing. That might be a bad thing. Equal chaos.
And the pace car's gonna dive to pit road. Here we go.
Ready, green flag.
Chris Chaos gets his normal lead here, but this is where everything seems to have a problem if we're gonna have one.
Holding my breath, hoping we go clean.
Just squeezing by. Very stern parts, and now he's going for Tyler Ferguson. And Rory Thompson up here trying to get Chaos. Ooh, Chaos sends it too hard. Gets down into Rory. Rory's going to take the lead.
Coltons.
Surely it wasn't that. Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Big tangle. Car's upside down. Ooh.
001. So Jack Bad sitting in the wall, comes back, catches, and just a big pile up back here.
Car's on the roof.
Chris Chaos trying to keep the lead. Let's go back and watch that again, Josh.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go far chase. Let's check this out. He tries to go wide on him and gets back into that gas really soon. And it just sends him straight into that wall. He comes up, hits Rory, hits the wall again. I thought we were good.
But the mayhem behind is wow, you know.
And, I mean, really, this saved Rory Thompson.
Yeah.
As long as Rory don't have any significant damage from that incident, I mean, caution came out just in time for him to keep the lead, Josh.
And look, I mean, you know, lucky. Time will tell. Let's see if he's got any sustainable damage. And for his sake, I hope not.
Now let's look at these top cars just because I think it's interesting. Rory Thompson, first place, going to start it from pole position here on lap, whatever we get going, I'm going to say 55. Tyler Ferguson has made his way to second place. He's going to start on that outside line. G.A.M.E is here as well, and he's going to sit about where he's been sitting every time. Ryan Chess is back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the top 5, and he is going to start right behind the leader. And then we got Joseph Robinson, Barry Sternpart, Summer Rain, Brandon Cook, Bruno still up here trying to battle it out, Josh.
Still a lot of good drivers up there contending for the win, and still a long way to go.
I mean, Chris Chaos, he did his best there. He tried to get a good run on that outside line. He just misread it.
Yeah, I mean, went in a little too hot, misread it, and paid the price.
Trying to get a win here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Just not having, and that's the thing, though, is patience. If he would have just fell back behind the one, he probably would have had an opening. But, it's something that takes time to learn, Josh, in the moment.
Yeah, and a lot of drivers, they're disciplined and having patience and all that, and most of the time they can control that urge, but sometimes it gets the better of them. Your ADHD plays a factor if you have it, and you pay the price.
Guinness Racing having to recuperate a day where they were running up front doing pretty decent, got into a pretty bad accident there. And he's 26 laps down, but he's still out here running. Not really having a chance here today, I wouldn't say, but just showing the sponsors the car still on the track this late in the race. I think that's more so the goal. Josh?
It is.
We got 12 cars on the lead lap. Chris Chaos. He is not out here. He will not be on the lead lap this time by. So we got 11 cars on the lead lap. Here we go.
Green flag.
Sorry, I was holding my breath there for a moment.
I still am.
I think. Oh!
But we stay green, though, will we?
Looks like he's still driving.
We stay green.
Tyler Ferguson takes the lead from Rory Thompson. Tyler.
Caution,
Oh.
How about water pressure, temperature right there?
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow.
Aaron Aldridge involved as well.
Urger.
We're gonna see what happened here. Aaron Aldridge did the same thing Chris Chaos did.
Just kept banging off that dang wall.
Oh! My...
He didn't check up at all. Who was that?
Jackson Beauregard. Jesus.
Not sure what happened there.
Let's check it out from inside the cockpit.
That might tell us something.
Let's go back to here. Aaron Aldridge bouncing off the wall there. Can't keep it straight. Gets into his cousin. Now they're both loose. Gets him, right rear hooks him. Aaron Aldridge spinning. He thinks he's got it together, and oh! Brett Aldridge goes for a ride.
Ooh.
Brett Aldridge is standing next to his car. He is okay. Unbelievable, Josh.
Unbelievable indeed. Glad he's okay, but dang.
They pulled him over into the garage area. He got out of the car. He is good. What a day for Brett Aldridge, or in the pit area, excuse me. And what a day for Brett Aldridge.
Yeah. He will be getting checked out, concussion protocols and etc. But him standing on his feet is a good sign.
Aaron Aldridge caught up in that accident, ping-ponging off the wall and into his cousin. You know he probably feels awful right now.
I'm sure he does. He's quiet on the radio, which is never a good sign.
Tyler Ferguson leading, though, huh?
I mean, yeah. Tyler leading. I mean, who would have seen this at the beginning of the day? People that had him, they're happy, but it's interesting and nice to see him running up front.
Eleven cars on the lead lap. Ryan Chess still peaking there, third place.
So he still has a car to contend with, and definitely wanting to find his way to feature lane if he can.
JMR is still there, top 5 as well. Barry Sternparts Jr. now up into the top 5.
going green next time around. We'll be coming around with completing lap 60, or working lap 60.
I did not expect all these wrecks today, Josh.
I would have to agree. I didn't either.
Especially after the driver meeting and the FMRA being very critical about what we're not allowed to call the Grand Stock Series anymore.
Yeah.
That you were standing with me at and still didn't know that we're not supposed to call it that anymore. You know what I'm talking about, Josh?
I zoned out. You know I don't pay attention. Anyway, I'm a rule breaker anyway.
Well, they were going on with the drivers about how we need to be, like, we made the cars more affordable for you guys, you know? Like, for...
Yes.
Like, and you guys are the ones wrecking them, which isn't helping you guys. And, I don't know. Let's see if maybe at the next meeting they can get them to understand. It's a good mix of cars on the lead lap, though. We got 2 Ferraris, some Chevys, some Fords, some Toyotas. Even a couple Dodges.
Green.
And here we go.
For how long can we stay green?
Did you jinx us, Josh?
I hope not. Tyler getting the lead. A good lead at that, too. Look at that.
Chess just not on pace anymore. Into the wall. Oh, and again.
He come down on this and hit the wall again, bounced off the wall like a ping pong ball. He's definitely off the pace. We got drivers to pit road.
He tried to make his way down, couldn't. Rory Thompson going for the pass on Tyler Ferguson into turns 1. Tyler hits the wall. Tyler keeps driving the one tire. Wow, what?
Whoa.
What is going on here? That one tire's bent. Do you see it?
Yeah, I mean, you know the handling on
that
car.
Oh!
It's getting hit hard that time. Oh, dang.
Tyler Ferguson has to pull down. That second hit got him, Josh.
That was it, yeah.
Must have rattled his cage as G.A.M.E takes the lead in the 22. Rory Thompson there still in second. We got a battle for third.
Uh-oh.
Bruno, like we said, the Ferraris have a late run strategy on most of these tracks, and as you're seeing it now, Bruno has raced from last place. Here comes traffic. This could be a problem. Bruno goes up and pushes the 387, and they take off, Josh. Works craft and beyond. Biggest mover of the day, Bruno in the 57. Went from last to now. He is literally up here, sitting third place.
Sitting third place, contending for a win, and showing, you know, it does not matter where you start.
Well, especially after the race we've had today.
No.
Another note is Summer Rain just raced herself up into the top 5. That's 2 Ferraris. Up in paying numbers, Josh. And Ryan Chess just fell out of the top 5. Sad day for Tyler Ferguson. He had possibly a winning car. He tried to keep it going, Josh.
He tried, I mean, and just something broke on that car or just malfunctioned when he hit the wall the first time, and it just reared its ugly head and violent hit to the wall. Second time around.
Rory Thompson trying to catch the 22. But that Dodge is just too fast right now. So Josh, as a Ford manufactured team with Aldridge Racing, how did you feel about all these other manufacturers coming into the sport?
I like it. To be honest with you, it puts more eyes on.
Sorry, JMR just hit the wall.
Let's see. Let's keep an eye on him for a moment. Ooh, he hit pretty hard too.
Hey.
You know that those got to be out.
Yeah, look at that bent tire, just like Tyler Ferguson. And look at Rory catching him. Is he going to be able to hold it down? He kept it down there.
Right for now, yes. That looked bad.
It looks bad, but right now JMR driving it like that and holding the lead. One little mistake by these drivers, and that's all it takes here in Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Josh. Oh!
It really there he hit again. That was. Hits again.
He's still in the gas, Josh.
He's trying, but I believe he's fighting a losing battle.
Yeah, Corey Gamble pretty strict. JMR might be pushing that car to its limits right now. Oh no! Oh!
That was the hardest hit yet.
He's done.
He's done.
Rory Thompson takes the lead.
And we stay green.
JMR took, what was it, 5 bad hits there?
Yeah, I mean, and none of them were light at all.
Problem with driving in your rear view and getting so excited about what's coming up behind you and trying to drive faster is you can put yourself in the wall.
Yeah, you can. You know, you can overanalyze and drive out the rearview mirror further than the windshield and just make a critical mistake at the worst possible time. And yeah.
We talked about this a couple races ago. Rory Thompson, someone we didn't see up front really too much last season. But man, has he improved. And here in these cars, I feel like we talk about him almost every race, good or bad.
Yeah, you're right, and that's what a driver wants is people talking about him. Either it be good or bad. If you're talking about him, they're doing something.
There was talks of not renewing his contract, and I only know this because I looked up at all drivers whose contracts are up at the end of this year, and his is one of the ones that's kind of circled. Rad Roots Racing might be changing their mind now.
That'd be crazy not.
Oh,
Somebody hit it. We stay green.
wherever we hit must have been just a small tap. Oh, Rory!
Would that have been a scheduled pit stop?
Rory to pit road. I don't know, Josh. This is the longest green we've had. Summer Rain, though, takes the lead. Summer Rain and that 60 Nintendo Ferrari for Rich Money Racing. Right behind her is her teammate, the 57 of Bruno. And them Ferraris are doing exactly what I told y'all they had been doing. Just they excel come the end of the race. I don't know what it is about the Ferrari, but they like starting at the back of the pack, Josh.
Yeah, they've definitely figured something out for the long haul. They may not be up front at the beginning, but they are at the end, toward the end of the race.
Tyler Ferguson to pit road there as well. Still having issues with that 3 car, maybe. Hmm. 70 laps into this 100-lap race right now. It's the 60 of Summer Rain. Now, speaking of Nintendo, make sure you check out Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. It came out early in January, and it is the talk of the town with everyone that has a Nintendo in the pits, let me tell you.
I may have to check that out.
You definitely should. Nintendo here today. Go check out their tent. They're selling video games, accessories, and systems right here at the track. And several of our drivers stopped by the tent, including Rich Money Racing Team. And there was some purchases made and gifts handed out by Christopher Rich himself.
I wonder if they can get me that game for the Super Nintendo.
I don't think it's on the Super Nintendo, Josh.
Oh, dang it.
No, I think it's more newer systems like the Switch, Switch Lite.
Yeah.
The new Switch coming out here, 2026, I believe, maybe into 2025. Summer Rain still holding on to this lead. Bruno getting ever so closer. But do you tick off the boss and take the spot from the 60?
If he ain't first, what is it?
You're last. Bruno is getting a run. He's looking for the inside. Bruno diving in on the 60 of Summer Rain. Does he have it going into the corner? And he looks like he does.
He's got the start line. Can he hold it, though? Can they keep up on each other?
Summer Rain has to dive down. Bruno not able. Bruno gets told over the radio to say, hey, don't wreck it here. We got plenty of racing to go. And he slowed down, Josh.
He lost a lot of ground.
He let off the gas tremendously. Per request of his crew chief. I mean, I don't know about you, but it looked like he was about to overtake.
Yeah.
This has gone green flag so long that we're coming up on traffic, Josh.
That might be a bad thing.
Well, Bruno, no stranger to traffic, as he is Clark's Crafts and Beyond, biggest mover of the day, and this might be where he excels. But to pit road are going a lot of drivers. Chess had a great car at the beginning of this race, but it just does not seem to be performing like it was earlier. Some people are thinking he caught some debris, got sucked up into the motor. It's just bogging him down, Josh.
That could be it, or it could simply be dirty air. You know, it could be a number of things. It's just just how it goes, you know.
Chess looking to pass there. Summer Rain making her way out of pits. Sophie Raydog ahead, though. Is Sophie Raydog going to come back to steal a win here in Indianapolis? No, Sophie. Rory Thompson's in the lead.
Wow.
Rory comes back to get it. Brandon Cook finds himself in second. Sophie Raydog third. Summer Rain fourth. And fifth place is Bruno currently. Rory, fresh tires, fresh fuel. Do you think he has it, Josh?
I think he does.
No one expected this race to go as long as it has. Luckily, we don't have to switch channels. We don't have to beg nobody for time. We can just go as long as we need to get this race done and complete.
And that right there is the beauty of our league, of our sport, you know. We take all the time we need.
Yes, if one day we do have commercials, they will only be presented in picture-in-picture, so you never miss a second of the action. But we're a long way from that, at least at the moment, unless somebody hears this and they want to be a sponsor, then go ahead and hit us up at the email in the description. But right now, Rory Thompson is your leader. He's catching up to traffic of Trey Fanta. Brandon Cook there in second. Summer Rain third with Sophie Raid in fourth, right at her back. In fifth place is Bruno Triple C, several laps down, but you can see what kind of car he would have had tonight, as he's right now up there towards the front. Sixth, Ryan Chess is in sixth, holding on. Brad Miller trying to get up there. The 59 of Rich here, 16 laps down, so nowhere in contention. We've got 8 cars on the lead lap. Does Rory save his name with a win here tonight, Josh?
Chances are looking good right now.
"78 laps in. And Rory Thompson looking great with a 3.3 lead. But one thing I'm noticing, Josh, I don't know if you're noticing, that anytime he gets to a point where he might be able to start gaining on that 387, that dirty air is slowing him down a bit. He's starting to switch up lanes, getting into draft here. He might be catching him finally. But have you noticed the bogging down as well?
I have not noticed it until you mentioned it, no.
Like right now, we'd see him just really gain on them straightaways, but he doesn't until they really get to the corner. Just that dirty air, not great for the one. The corners is kind of where he excels. He's going to push him to the side. Let's see if he can get around him here.
Force him low.
That dirty air, the one, just not able to pull it off, even with the preferred line, Josh.
If we can make a run again.
Oh, the 387 oversend it.
Perfect.
Perfect overtake by the one. And then that's right there, like waiting for the right opportunity, right, Josh?
Right, and yeah, just about that third was a great definition of patience. He just waited and capitalized at the right moment when he seen it, and it paid off.
Now, Rad Roots Racing has a choice to make. The only way these teams can put claim to a number is if they drive it in at least one series. Are they going to throw the 26 in another series, or are they going to throw it on the one car? Are they going to let the 26 go? These are questions I have, Josh.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're thinking them over as well. Questions that they likely already have the answers to, but keeping it under wraps.
Rory Thompson right now just driving how he can, but Brandon Cook 3.4 seconds behind. It's going to be a hard feat if you want to catch him before the end of this race.
It is.
Now, this will be one of the longest green flag runs. We've seen pit stops. Do we have enough gas? Do we have enough tire? Who made the right choices to make it to the end?
Well, I'm sure we might. I'm guessing we're going to see another round of pit stops.
What about caution?
I'm hoping we've seen the last of them.
Well, Josh is hoping we've seen the last caution of the night, and I'm hoping on it too. These guys have wrecked enough, I think, and I think if we can keep this thing going green, I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, pit stops have begun. Now when? Oh, when do we go to pit road? We got to remember that Rory Thompson was one of the last guys to go to pit road, so will he be into pit road this time by, or do we still got a couple laps for the one?
I was stretching as far as I can go if I was him. And he seems to be doing that once again.
Because he's going to add as much time as possible to these guys who did go to pit road, and possibly even putting somebody a lap down if he can get around him. And that right there is exactly what Rory Thompson needs. A little bit of a cushion, if you will, Josh.
Yeah, little cushion can always help.
Does he go this time by, or do we still have time?
He's staying out. He's stretching it.
The cars he need to lap are not too far ahead of him, but they have fresh, whatever they got, fresh fuel, fresh tires. Even if it's just one side, that is going to put distance between him. His clock is ticking, is what I'm saying, Josh.
I agree. I would have to agree with that.
Because right now, you can't even see Sophie Radok. She is starting to pull away. And this right here, there she is on camera. And that's just, one of the ones I would want to start putting a lap down. So really, he really needs to get a move on here.
He may not be able to do it. Time is not on his side here if he's trying to lap her. She's got fresh tires. He does not. And they already discussing on what lap they're making their pit stop. So not looking good for him to be able to lap.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Right in front of the leader. Mike Storm gets into the wall.
Just a little tap. We stay green.
We've seen what them little taps can do to a car after a couple more laps.
And look at the toe out.
Uh-oh. He saves it. I don't know how he saved that, Josh.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, he's
Rory getting ballsy here. Rory just trying to find a way around. Into the wall, right in
we
front
got
of,
loose, but
just avoids the leader barely.
Ow. There was a lot to process right there.
How did the one save that?
I don't know how he kept from being collected. He was getting loose in the process. I mean, dang, what a move.
Rory Thompson right now driving his butt off. But after that accident, you can see them leaders starting to pull away. Rory Thompson goes to pit road.
Smart move.
Let's catch up to the next person. And Bruno just now passes Rory. Rory just now getting to his pit stall. This may have backfired tremendously. Now Rory still has a chance. I mean, he's definitely fallen back a lot. He's back out on the field. We'll see what he is next time by. We've seen the leaders get a little carried away with themselves. Let's hope that doesn't happen to Bruno here, but it could happen. Right there is second place, sitting 4 seconds back from the leader. Rory Thompson going to come out in fourth. Josh, 35 seconds back.
Wow. This pit strategy did not work out in his favor.
You know, we don't even know if these cars can make it to the end.
Let's hope they can.
All right, now Bruno, the man that started in last place, right now sitting in first, leading this race, Josh.
This track has been, you know, that's been a spur of the weekend, a big mover. Rich got loose, way in the back there. Oh, he's hitting pit road. Okay.
Trying everything he can here to get around. Drops one of them. Cars still coming off pit road. Is that new cycles? Is that old cycles? Is that damage? I can't tell you.
It's a little bit of everything.
Bruno keep trying to pass the three of Tyler Ferguson on the outside. And this is what we're talking about, folks. Not having patience and waiting for that inside to open up. Oh.
Well.
Oh.
Oh. You know, time is beginning to run out.
Brad Miller is 4.6 seconds back.
Yeah, he's going to need a little help.
Bruno really just needs to calm down and recollect himself here. He's losing spots to cars he's already passed. Looks like Bruno recollected himself there. Going to pit road. We all doubted his strategy. But is Rory Thompson about to take the lead? And he does. But can he make it to the end with 8 laps to go? Josh?
Your guess is as good as mine, but I'm thinking he can.
If calculations were correct and they did everything right, that one is about to get to victory lane, but let's see it happen. I've seen crazier shit. Like one time during a big race, Aaron Aldridge going to pit road on the last lap.
I was trying to forget about that.
How's that going for you?
Well, it was going great until now.
7 laps to go. Rory Thompson is your leader.
You know, if he does pull in the feature lane is going to be a sticky mess when they spraying all that chocolate milk everywhere.
And I heard that they've already got the big truck of milk here.
I hope they get it all cleaned off in time for the tire.
They called for it about an hour ago. It showed up just about 5 minutes ago. Let's see if Rory Thompson has what it takes.
He's showing no signs of hitting pit road as of yet. He may be able to pull it off.
6 laps to go. Rory Thompson, your leader. Second place is Brandon Cook. Bruno is in 3rd. Summer Rain 4th. Ryan Chess back in top 5. Brad Miller right outside the top 5 in 6th. Sophie Raydog 7th. Joseph Robinson in 8th. And that is all the cars on the lead lap. Rory gets past the 7 car and he just keeps on banging it with 5 laps to go. Man, man, I would not want to be the guy that would have to get on there and be like, hey, oh no, oh!
Do we stay green? We stay green so far. If the caution was to come out, this might be the race.
Four laps to go. Rory Thompson still your leader. Brandon Cook in second. Bruno third. Summer Rain fourth. Ryan Chess fifth. Brad Miller sixth. Sophie Raydog seventh. Joseph Robinson eighth. All the cars on the lead lap still at this moment. Three laps to go, Josh, and Rory Thompson holding strong.
Holding strong indeed. I mean, he's all by himself. He's be able to do his preferred line now that he's got no lap traffic in front or behind him.
Two to go. Would you want to be the guy that has to get on the radio, Josh, and be like, hey, this lap in, you're not going to make it. You have to come to pit road.
No, I would not want to be that guy. I would have to start it with "Don't kill the messenger."
I'd be in the car before he got out of his, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Be in my car leaving the arena, the racetrack.
I'll be right behind you.
Here he comes.
White flag in the air.
Is Rory Thompson and Rad Roots Racing going to kiss the bricks? You know,
I just overheard. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I just overheard on the radio Roy asking for that chapstick. He's getting ready.
You know, at Daytona, everyone gave him such a hard time. Big wreck took out 75% of the field. He has not been involved in a wreck today at all, I don't think, except for maybe that one off the lap where he ran for the Zane High. But, I mean, Zane High could have lifted. Checkered flag. Rory Thompson wins here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Congratulations to Rory Thompson. Brandon Cook gonna cross the line here in second. And he does. Bruno third. Summer Rain fourth. Ryan Chess fifth. Brad Miller sixth. Sophie Raydog seventh. Joseph Robinson had to go to pit road. Looks like he may have got into an accident.
He was 4 laps down.
He was on the lead lap at one point. Chronic's going to pass Joseph for 8th. And a lot of cars just not their day. Joseph Robinson, 9th. JMR, 10th. Barry Stern Parts, 11th. Tyler Ferguson, 12th. Chris Gamble, 13th. Brett Reinier, 14th. Jack Bed, 15th. You want to see where your driver finished? Pause and read the screen, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.